So I just wanted to come on and guide you through the next 9 months, the next 39 weeks. This is week one. Let's start here. First, why do you want to own a laundromat? This is a question that you're going to have to dig deep down and ask yourself why. Laundromats, for me personally, is a long term investment strategy. I'm building a portfolio of laundromats across the United States. This is so that when it's time for me to relax and sit down and say, okay, I'm not going to work anymore. I'm not going to have business over here. I'm not going to have business over here. I built this system up, and that's what I'm working on now. That's the reason I do it. What's the reason you want to do it? Okay. So now, week one, we're going to find out. You're going to ask yourself, these are not questions that, if you want to drop it down below in the comments, you can, but what's your why? Okay. That's what we need to find out. Why are you trying to enter this business? With the why being answered, we can easily tell you whether it's achievable or not. So you can avoid being ruined financially by a laundromat. This business might not be for you. The second, after you answer in the why, the second is do you have any skills? Do you know anything about electrical work? Do you know anything about plumbing? Do you know anything about how to fix a dryer? Do you know anything about how to fix a washing machine? Do you know anything about how to, do floors? Do you know anything about painting? Do you have these skills? Because if you don't, this is just the first week is focusing on you. If you don't have these skills, maybe the laundromat business is not right for you. Not saying that you can't develop these skills. If you want to develop these skills, go on YouTube, watch some courses, get familiarized with what this, we looking at this picture of some dryers, get familiarized with them, right? How much money do you have? Again, this first week, we're spending on assessment of you. How much money do you have? Don't put it in the comment section. Keep this up here in your mind and write it down. Based on how much money do you have, how much money can you invest in this project? Kev, are you saying that because I don't have no money right now, I can't get in the laundromat? Absolutely not. You could go get you a free laundromat right now with zero money. The question is going to come later on when we really dive into this, why that's a bad idea. Kev, you said I could do owner's finance and I got some money for that. We're going to deep dive into this. We're going to kind of try to convince you, don't do that yet. This is just week one. Okay, so we got by the why you want to be in laundromats. We got by the financials. How much money do you have to invest in this? You got 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Based on the number you have, you can work your way into the business the correct way. You can position yourself the right way for where you can get in this business, and it doesn't require a lot of funds up front, and you can build yourself up so you can bootstrap yourself up by having the business already. Okay. After you figure that out, now we need to talk about entity types. You're going to go open up an LLC. You're going to incorporate yourself. Questions you need to know. Once you open up your entity, regardless on what that is, S Corp, C Corp, LLC, partnerships, whatever you want to open up, you need to then go talk to some financial institutions. You need to, of course, get you your EIN number. Again, this is just week one. We still in the office, y'all, okay? Eventually, we going out in the field. Hey, look, it's snowing out there. We going out there, okay? So if you afraid, jump off. If you ain't afraid, tell me in the comments. I ain't afraid, Kev. We in week one, we just starting off slow. This is training for you to own a laundromat. I'm serious. Currently, I own 2 laundromats. When I head down to my laundromats, I'm going to show you the truth, behind the scenes truth of a laundromat. It's bullshit. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm not here going to tell you it's all roses and sunshines. I'm not here telling you I'm a multi-millionaire off laundromats. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Laundromats is a motherfucker. And if you're not ready for a headache, if you're not ready to deal, if you're not ready to put your big boy, your big girl drawers on, if you're not ready to suck up the BS that comes along with this industry, don't get into this industry. Don't be listening to people talking about go get no free laundromat. Don't be listening to people talking about go buy no laundromat. Don't be listening to them people talking about on TikTok talking about, oh yeah, owner's finance, ha ha ha. They gonna have your ass broke. And you gonna notice when the dust clears, it's only gonna be you and your laundromat. It's the only people gonna be there. You and your laundromat. And you're gonna be trying to figure out how to wiggle out of it. And instead of you trying to wiggle out of the laundromat, let us have you start off successfully first. Okay? So, week one, that's all we in, week one. You named your why, we got that. You're working on your financial situation. You're putting it together, how much you want to invest. Okay? You're going to go talk to some financial institutions, whether that's Chase Bank, whether that's Huntington, whatever institution you want to talk to. That's going to be solely on you and the people who you want to do this business with. Come up with a name. You're going to put that corporation together. Remember that. You're going to come up with a name for your laundromat. Okay? You're going to make sure you get the EIN number, the paperwork. You're going to go get you a nice little binder. You're going to put all your paperwork and everything in the binder. You're going to open you an email. Get you an email account just for this business. You want to start looking at some logos to go along with your business. Again, we not in the field yet. This is just the classroom version. This is the classroom work in week one. Just let's take it slow. Let's get these things knocked out for week one. Go through the process of this. Come online. Don't go out into the streets looking for a laundromat. You're not there yet. Come online. Go into the area for which you live in. Don't try to be like how I do going around the whole fucking United States of America trying to buy laundromats. I don't suggest that for you right now. Come to your area. Let's look at an hour or two max and start Googling all of the laundromats around you. Excuse me. Get you a pen, a paper, and start writing down the names and addresses of these laundromats. And what I want you to do, man, is I want you to go grab you some clothes one day. This is week one. Again, week one. Start Googling the laundromats around you. And I want you to go into the laundromat. Wash your clothes. Week one. I want you to go take some clothes. Take a comforter, because comforter take a little time. And I want you to go into the laundromat, and I want you to start educating yourself sitting in the laundromat. Don't just sit in the person's laundromat and just be looking like a fool. They're going to be like, hey, because I would be like, why are you here? You don't have no clothes. Please exit my laundromat. Are you loitering? So, bring your comforter, wash your clothes, sit down, and observe. Look at the sizes of the machines. Kev, how do I determine the size of a machine? Where do I look at to determine the size of a machine? Let me see if they give me a close-up of a machine, of a washing machine. Right here. See these little baskets? This is how you can determine the size of a load if that company didn't put it up there for you. So right there, that's a 20 pounder. 10, 20 pound machine. Okay? So just drop a little knowledge for you right there. That's week one. So you got some homework to do. Okay, we're going to be wrapping this video up shortly. Week one of the 9-month laundromat challenge, where you're going to own a laundromat in 9 months. If you want to. How long did it take you when you got into this business and you decided that you wanted to own laundromats? How long did it take you? It took me 2 months. I wanted a laundromat. I decided to get into the business. Within 2 months, I had my first one. Within 6 months after that, I had my second one. And I got a lot of deals on the table. Some deals I hand out to other people just because it's not the time. Some people hit me up. I go look at deals all the time, laundromat deals. That's why I'm Mr. Laundromat. I can find laundromat deals anywhere and everywhere. And if it's a good deal, I'm there. So, with that being said, do me a favor. Like the video, share it out to your friends and your family. Subscribe to this channel. This channel is not here to tell you to go out and spend millions and millions of dollars, or you got to have the big money in the bank. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because, if I'm being honest, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the lies of the laundromat industry. I'm tired of everybody just thinking that this shit is sweet. It ain't. It's stressful. Okay? It is stressful in a whole nother type of way. And if you do not want to take on the stress that comes along with this business, I would tell you to invest your money somewhere else. I'm not here to make money off you. I ain't selling no damn course. I ain't here to tell you that I can get you great laundromats with great returns. I can show you how to get yourself into a laundromat and how to bootstrap that thing up, and how to get you some equipment, get you some nice running equipment, get that joint going, and start making some money. And then working your way from there. That's what this is about. This is about teaching the person who's saying, Kev, my bank account says zero. So you told me, why do I want to open a laundromat? Because my bank account says zero. Where I'm going to get the money from, Kev? And we're going to have that conversation. Where are you going to get the money from? We're going to have that conversation. Because there are means. But you're going to have to put in some work. Listen, you got one of the hardest working men on the live, on this right here. This guy right here is one of the hardest working people you met through a screen. Okay? Operating multiple businesses, not just here where I live at, but across the United States. And I'm doing this because I see people are truly interested in laundromats, but I don't see the truth being told. And it upsets me a little bit because I know the truth about these laundromats. And behind the scenes is, if you not thick, if you don't got that thick skin, if you don't got that hard work ethic, if you don't got that just never quit spirit, if you don't have that go hard and drive and get the information and really dig, man, this could turn you off from ever owning the business ever. Okay? Tap in with me. Put your comments down below. If you want to send me an email, man, and be personal, man, it's twashlaundromat@gmail.com. I'm going to get a Mr. Laundromat email hanger soon. Again, we're just putting this channel together, trying to help you get your first laundromat. That's you. You down. You ready. I'm here to get you that first laundromat. 2025 is your year. 2025 is the year where you're walking away with a laundromat. Will you buy one? It's going to be on you. Will you do owner financing on? That's going to be on you. Will you do it like I do it and go get them free? That's going to be on you. What's on me? Showing you how to do it. Week 1, do a little research. Week 1, find your why. Week 1, evaluate your finances. Week 1, what entity you want to go into. Week 1, education. Learn, learn, learn. Go on the forums on Facebook. Be careful because there's a lot of bad information on those things. A lot of people trying to sell you a whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of wishful thinking. Besides that, I'm going to get out of here because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a little bit more work to do. And I believe that's it. 9-month challenge with Mr. Laundromat. You'll have one soon.